What's up, y'all? It's Precious. We are back for Going Tiny Part 2. It's officially been 5 years since I started my build. If you did not see it, definitely go check it out. Going Tiny Part 1, where I basically converted a shed and turned it into a tiny house and put it in the backyard of my property in South Atlanta. I now run a company where we design, build, plan, help with permitting and all of that for accessory dwelling units, aka ADUs, aka backyard tiny homes. I appreciate you because you were one of our very first Georgia clients. And I think I had mentioned that to you as well, which means a lot to me because I don't think everybody knows you and I, we go way back. Like when I first moved to Atlanta, Darius was one of my very first contacts, my very first friends within my network, and connected me to so many other people within the city as well. So I'm just super grateful for our friendship. Now, some of the key features here. Number one, this one is slightly bigger than mine. This is going to be a stick built, meaning that we are building from the ground up. Now, where we're at right now, we've already laid utilities, we've already had our first initial inspections, and they have actually began framing for the entire unit. So Jose is my contractor. A lot of you guys, if you did watch part 1, a lot of people were asking who was the contractor that I ended up going with and that actually finished out my build. And Jose is someone who, you fixed a lot of the problems that were with my tiny house. We are behind schedule, we are over budget, and the initial contractors that I brought on to complete this project, I have fired and let go. Fixed a lot of the problems, had to go into the walls, change the plumbing, all types of things. So I'm super excited to have Jose back here and now doing this build as well. Honestly, a lot of the vendors that we used at first, we're using again. Is this gonna get messy? This is gonna get messy? Are you for real? Don't. Actually, you had like an inspector come out last week, right? Yeah. And the inspector, he basically approved everything on the first go. Is that normal?
Oh, it's not normal when you do the job right. I mean, you know, and you be nice with the persons. You have to do professional so everything pass fast.
So how long do you think this is gonna take?
To build it.
To finish, like how much longer we got? Right now we're in the framing stage. Jose, you've already laid down the plumbing pipes.
Plumbing, the slab, and we started with the framing. So that'll take probably like 6 weeks to finish all the project.
Well, I'm super excited because Jose is one of our main vendors when we're looking to build. As mentioned, out in LA, we build ourselves, but here in Georgia and all of the other places that we serve for our plans, designs, and everything else, we partner with local contractors like Jose to actually get the job done. So I'm super excited. Jose, can you give them a little idea, because it's always a question, how much does this cost? Like, how much does this cost? I know it's based on square footage, but let's say something like this that's about 300 square feet, basic.
It costs like 95 to 100. Everything, labors and materials.
And in terms of soft costs, again, we handle everything that's pre-construction, that's design, architectural planning, any type of financing that you need, engineering, as well as working with the permits, coordination and all of that. For soft costs, typically you can anticipate for a structure like this anywhere between about 15 to 20K. Jose, can you tell the people a little bit about your company, Garcia Boys? Y'all do residential projects, right?
Yeah, we do all residential and commercial. Like we build them, we started with concrete, plumbing, electrical. Try to do the best we can.
Serving the whole Southeast, Garcia Boys, I love it.
You see the plumbing, I just digging off here, straight to the house over there. And I just call to locator, so make sure we don't hit the gas line.
Exactly.
I don't want a ticket, so I just call the locator and everything.
Okay.
And I will get a permit for the electrical when we're ready to do it.
Okay.
So the water heater, I know the plan say you want to put it outside.
No. We inside. We ended up switching underneath, right?
So the sub panel, the electrical, I think I will put it over here outside.
Okay.
Or you want inside too?
The electrical panel? No, put it inside.
Inside?
Inside, because we talked about that.
All right. So I
put it into the wall.
Where's exactly the good place to put in there?
Okay.
And then, you know, I will make it work.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
All right. Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
What inspired me to add an ADU? Really wanted to, at that initially, just another stream of income, right? Like I had friends like Precious who were already making good money through the ADU scene on Airbnb. And so that's what initially inspired me. I was thinking about just buying another property, but the interest rates began to shoot up. So I figured I'd go the ADU route. Also just a platform that was available made it a lot easier for me to say I want to do this, and all the step-by-step things were easier to handle.
So we just talked a little bit about soft costs and hard costs, and I want to clarify what I meant by that. Soft costs, when you are thinking about your accessory dwelling unit build in your backyard and you're looking to budget for something like this, soft costs is everything that happens in the pre-construction phase. Anything that's regarding feasibility is number one, and then pre-construction is number two. So feasibility meaning, okay, can my backyard and my land and my soil even handle this? Am I permitted to do this in a zone that's regulated? Who's gonna design something like this? Who's gonna draft up the plans? And who's actually gonna work with the city to get that permit approved? Who are the inspectors? All of these are the pieces and the factors that go into your soft costs. Even for instance, in certain places, and specifically here within Atlanta, more often than not, they're gonna require you to do a property survey. Licensed surveyors are also a part of those soft costs that you then have to factor in. And when you're looking at hard costs, those hard costs are then going to be the actual labor and materials for the construction. So that's everything that Jose is doing. So as he mentioned, with this 300 square foot build, you can anticipate about 95 to 100, 105 in terms of the hard costs, but soft costs for something like this ran our client at least $15,000 to about $20,000 when they factored everything in from our price and our service point of doing all of the pre-construction planning, the permit fees from the city, and then of course any type of licensed surveyor or land grading that needed to take into account. There are so many moving aspects to it, and I think going through all of this, you were able to really understand like, okay, no matter how small, and it's good that you did it on a small scale first because people do this like on a quadplex or something, and now you think you out of some money. You think you out of some money. It's like, and they do it, you know, on a bigger project. And again, you always making mistakes or whatever it is, or time. It's just way more to lose when it's something larger. So, and I also would love for you, because you know how I used mine. I short term, long term, lived in it. So what's your plan with yours?
My plan is to rent it out. I mean, I'm gonna rent it out on Airbnb to start. That big tournament is coming up at Mercedes-Benz in a couple months, so hopefully it's up and running by then. Mm-hmm. We have major concerts here. We're right at Lakewood, so like, get this up as soon as possible and start getting a return on my investment.
Run the play. And then honestly, it's like a little bit, I would even say less of an investment when you go this route versus trying to buy an entirely new property, stand that up, furnish it, new mortgage, all of that good stuff. Right. Okay, so has this process with just building with us and doing all of this, has this been anything like what you anticipated? And I want you to be totally honest, because people need a realistic expectation of what the process looks like for something like this.
No, I mean, you ask a good question, like from getting the permits to recommending the contractor to making sure everything is in the right place. Like it's definitely been a great help. I mean, I just want to say thank you. Like, it just holding me accountable and having somebody there to like make sure each step of the process is going forward. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be possible, because I know with my schedule and things I have going on, like having that support system is very important, and like this company has been able to do that for me every step of the way. So thanks again.
End to end, really.
End to end. Well, that's not the end. It's still early.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it, but we gonna show y'all when it's all up and running. And then I think the really cool piece about this, because you know the main differentiator is you're building from the ground up.
Yeah, that's ground up.
Exactly. It's a little better than mine. So I think Darius's entire project is gonna be really, really cool, and it just shows you the different avenues or ways that y'all can actually make this happen. I myself did a shed conversion, but he's doing a stick built, and it's still a really, really great price. Right. So I think it's gonna be some good.
I'm excited.
Let's do it.
All right.